Yo, yo, what's up, guys? EP.5 here. Welcome back to Friday Night Live once again. This week is jam-packed again. Things are getting for real. We got the suit on. Let's hop right into it. Alright, so to kick off the night, we got California just blowing up the news with a oil spill that happened there. So, what happened was there was a giant oil spill, like off the coast of California, and it has slowly but surely crept its way all the way into the shore, and it's making some beaches around there uninhabitable to swim in. Oh, dang it. Dang it, the Instagram models can't swim there! Ah!
Coming up, you're about to see me review my new and improved trampoline. Hope you guys enjoy it.
This one, we're gonna be using this thing for stunts and all kinds of fun stuff in the future. Remember, yeah, in the future, obviously. So, we got this thing. It clocked in at around $300. That price is nasty. Tons of dough was spent on this thing. So you get it, and the legs are attached inside the thing. It has about, let's try and count here. It has now it's not like a traditional trampoline because, it's smaller, obviously. Not like the ones you jumped on when you were kids. This one's smaller. It usually goes indoor, usually used for more fitnessy type things. And used for dropping watermelons on and seeing how high they can go into the air. Or even with the basketball. You can try all kinds of throw all kinds of fun things on this. And we'll just see how high it will bounce up into the air. Yeah, we gotta try that. So what you do is you get these legs out, and not like these legs, but you get, they're in the packaging, and they also have to come in bubble wrap, right? Of course, obviously, but then you have to tighten them on with this Allen wrench, which you have to make sure you can tighten them so hard you can't even move it. Make sure it cannot move. Yeah, this one can't. This one right now cannot move. So we're not even gonna. It's not moving, so we're good on this one. For the most part, I got most one. I'm gonna go around and check and see if I've tightened them all. Cause some big cat, I gotta make sure everything's mint. Oh, this one ain't mint. It's not mint. Oh no! But it won't tighten though. So. That wasn't. Yeah, it is. Oh boy. So its story is, it wants to move around. But it don't. I don't know. Does this one? Oh, so we're gonna take this one off. We'll be back, guys. Thing is, guys, obviously we got set bars on. Come on, obviously. So, you guys want me to bounce off this trampoline that we just got? See how high in the air it goes. Come on. We obviously, guys, we gotta do science experiments with this. We gotta make sure this thing works. I think at the end of the video we'll do a bunch of random stacks, or even right here, for that matter. And to be a little bit more tight, but we're gonna try a few things. A cannonball. Oh shit! No, let's try that again. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! No, it's just dropping. Okay.
If you can't hear, we're here to test if this banana will bounce off this trampoline. Here we go. Oh, wait, it bounced like 2 feet. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we have the basketball here. We're going to throw it around this trampoline. Here we go. Oh, that's interesting. Good book, by the way, but you're going on a trampoline.
Alright, so, multi-jump man, MJ, right? Let's talk about this thing, since I'm just going back and forth on it. It's spring. This thing is like, I'm barely moving, this is putting a lot of effort to. This is just like, hovering over it, just like going up and down on it. It doesn't even, it feels like, it feels like I'm literally in air right now. Just like, it hurts like a bitch if you fall. If you fall on the steel frame, which is, I'm gonna sue $3 million to the company who made it because they can't make the trampoline cool enough to jump like on with a cannonball. Annoying as hell, obviously. Bummer. But rating it out of 10, I'd give it an easy 8. Not perfect. The frame is, once again, it's steel. It's got balls of steel. It ain't gonna bust. It ain't gonna break down. Really jumping, from wearing tags to wrist dresses at a fancy gala to crying about ethnicity. AOC is the complete package. She wears very interesting dresses and other stuff too. But I don't know if we talked about this on the last episode, but there's been this whole controversy. She went to the I forget the gala's name, whatever. I'll put it up there if I remember it. But she went to that for a table. It costs like $25,000. I mean, was it $400K? It could have been $25,000. It could have been $25,000 just for the dress itself, which is I wouldn't even be surprised about, just based off of the fact that it's so controversial. So they're paying my entire salary to get in there. Shocking. For a table, it's my entire salary. Here at Lava TV, we make big bucks. We can afford these dapper suits and stuff, so that's a lot of shit. Now, she was getting fee or callback because she is one of those Democrats in Congress who criticizes rich people. She just doesn't like rich people, okay? She has bias against them. Ain't nothing like socialist or anything. But the other side saw it as hypocritical when they saw her at this crazy gala where they were all gallying up the rodeo. Whatever. Big dance, big gala, big bucks. It was perfect flaming for the Republicans to go off on that. California is setting a lot of new standards, including the first state to require ethnic studies in their teachings. The great teachings, of course. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to learn about my mom, and you're going to learn how she found them gold nuggets, them chicken nuggets. You're going to learn how she found them chicken nuggets. They're so freaking good. Love them. But also, you're going to have to learn, so this is what's along with the requirements, which is already in place right now. You got to learn math, like we said, many times back. There's going to be a question at the red light. Or I should say, at the red light. The actual red light this time. Where it will ask you if this fraction can be turned into a decimal. And if you don't answer correctly, you can't move forward. Or they'll even get you, they'll be like, what is x to the z power? If you don't answer it, you can't move forward. We all know that's how math works. We all know that there's the giant math equations are hiding in our wallets, waiting to piss us off. we got an English class, a class where you just learn English. It's self-explanatory. Science, the interesting one. That one class where you don't really follow any specific category. Well, you could be learning anything from humans having babies to how soluble natural chloride is actually a word. I mean, and how it will go into acid. What we call it around here. We call it the chemical breakdown. That kind of stuff. Then you got history, like I said, it could be thrown into the ethnic studies thing. I think that's what they're going for. So while you may learn also about William Howard Taft, how he's the world's fattest U.S. president, you may also learn about protests, tons of racial justice things, because it's really important in California. They don't want to be mistaken as a girl, even though they're a boy. They don't want to run those lines. It runs thin there. If the line is cut, they're just not going to be too happy about it. So, other, like, groundbreaking stuff. They're going to be the first state to mandate vaccines in K through 12 schools. Now, K through 12 schools are those places where, devious slicks are happening. People are slapping the teacher. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that trend too. We'll get to it. A lot of stuff on the back here of Friday Night Live. But what is happening is that they're thinking, we gotta get the vaccines in these arms. In these arms tonight. They're taking notes from the Bon Jovi song. They're like, we're gonna have to get these vaccines in these arms tonight, or else, everyone's gonna die of the COVID-19 Delta variant in the public school district. Well, what happens is, you get like 5-year-olds who get vaccines and like, I got vaccinated, mommy. Well, it happened. So, I mean, it's going to be a requirement there. I mean, I don't know if it's going to affect somebody like me. I mean, I don't live in California, so whatever. Who cares? But it's something that's happening, and they're going to be the first in the country to do it, so it might be huge. Maybe other states will start to do it. Like, I could definitely see some New Yorkers being like, get your shots. Not at a bar, but like at the school. To go to it. Because they're going to require them to get vaccines. Yeah, so that's what's the word in California.
Okay, so, I mean, rag. So, I mean, I get home and look at all this shit. Looks like my baddie just does not like me. She threw all of her clothes. Just kidding. This is actually, like, what I do all day. Like, this is why I just can't hang out with the boys, from that laundry. Sorry time. Since we're full of laundry, yeah, it's pretty close to Halloween, obviously. We're chilling. Just folding the laundry, obviously. Before we get any further with folding the laundry, I gotta go take a few shots real quick. I just gotta take a few basketball shots real quick. Oh man, last Sunday me, Stretch, and our He's a cast member. He's a really good subscriber too. Matthew Alexander Nunez. Matthew A. Nunez. So we're just gonna call him Supro Kid. Actually, that's what he goes by on Instagram. But yeah, so what happened was I couldn't. I was busy just doing this. I was busy talking to you guys. I didn't. I'm on my grind. I'm on my hustle. Obviously, so I told Matt, I was like, dog, I can't go see Candyman right now. You have to go give candy to some other people. So they're like, whatever, we'll go watch the movie, but just me and Stretch, and that's what happened. So I get a ride at around 8ish to go. So I actually went to go see him. I actually could after the movie. So after the movie ended, I decided, well, I'm just gonna go hitch a ride and go and see them. So obviously I did go and see him. So I'm gonna be telling the story. But what happened was I got in the truck. We were just in the parking lot. Then I called him a few times. I was wondering, where was this man at? So I open up the door, and he is running down the road, whatever, beside the Margaritas restaurant. That place is going. And he's like, "We're looking for you! We're looking for you! We're looking for you!" I'm like, it was just so funny. When your friends are literally yelling at you because they just want to try and find you. Great times. So we went to the Margaritas. A couple baddies were in front of us. We were just, we were kind of in the shoes of we didn't want to wait too long for food. So what we just did was we just dipped. They kind of dipped with us. They kind of were with us for 2 seconds, and then they just rejected us. Yeah, that sucks. So we just decided, we're going to go to TGI Fridays. Is it Fridays or free days? Does anyone let me know if you guys get fries on Friday? It just seems perfect. But what else I would. So we literally went to TGI Fridays, not even on a Friday. It was literally last week, even though we're telling the story on Friday Night Live. Yeah. So it's not even. So it's okay, we don't get to eat at Margaritas. Damn it. Can't have a Taco Bell. Rough. So we get in there. The waiter was show. He got us to our table. It was on the Red Sox game. The Red Sox were needing to win this one. They were kicking the Rays' ass. They were up 2-1. And they needed to win 3 games to win that series. So what happened was the Rays marched into Fenway thinking they were slick. And then the Red Sox... Well, to be honest, in all honesty, that game didn't feel that long. The game itself was, it was a lot of the Red Sox in the beginning, but then around the end, it was kind of okay, Tampa's coming back now. But we were in the restaurant. The game was on one of the TV screens. It was actually near where the pub is, well, where everybody knows your name. So we go there, and even the Bills and the Chiefs game, that Sunday Night Football game was intense. It was a game for the ages too. I can talk about that later. But so every time the Red Sox would hit a home run, literally the entire place would go bonkers. How about that, huh? So they scored basically a game-winning home run, which basically locked the series in as a W in their column. So when that happened, the whole place just went bonkers. I mean, everybody. Hey guys, hey, you want to see me up close? Hi, Shamey. But the entire place just went bonkers, which I was expected. We were all clapping. It was like we did the clap tradition all over again. Good times, and that's it. The Rays were defeated by the Red Sox. So we ain't even got our food yet. You know, we were just messing around. We were probably laughing for like the entire time, just because this is what we do usually. So I'm actually fuck these clothes. I'm gonna sit like right here. So what would happen is, like right when our food came, Supper Kid was like, "The food is here. It is here." Like a very specific like way he said it. It was pretty funny. And I remember we got these mozzarella sticks. The mozzarella sticks were pretty stretchy. So Matt was like, Supper Kid was like, he was on the table trying to saw the thing down. He was like, "Go switch it out! Go switch it out! Go switch it out!" Like, I have to play the video. It was absolutely hilarious. Switch it out, bro. Go switch it out. Switch it out. So we got like all like chicken sandwich and stuff. That's like prime time, you know, Sunday night, whatever. Oh man, but yeah, I mean we probably ate in there for like an hour, or I don't even remember how long it was. But all I know is that by the time we had gotten out, it was like 10 or something. Or it was like almost 11 or whatever. We decided to walk to the other side of the it's like a little shopping district or whatever. It's like a shopping mall or whatever. Not like an actual mall, but like it's just like a whatever. I can't think of the name of it. Bear with me, guys. But we went all the way to the Home Depot area, and we got the marvelous idea. I really wished I had the camera on me for this one. I mean, I don't bring cameras in restaurants. I mean, I might though. I mean, you might see it. Be doing it more often. But we played a dope hide and seek game, and we all hid behind sheds, and we had to find each other, and then we just started playing tag. So we had to run around this giant parking lot at around 10 at night, dark out, nobody's there really. It was a crazy game. Supper Kid was just, putting in that running, I probably got tagged like 50 times, it was intense. But yeah, story time with BK. Hope you enjoyed this week's edition. At about here, you're going to start to see us talk about album releases and musical events around here.
Edition.
So, yeah, guys.
Today it's October 15th.
Hope you enjoy it.
We got quite a bit of stuff to do. Or talk about, no matter. So let's get into it. So around 10 years ago, Bill Clinton had a 65th birthday party, or celebration. I don't know if he had a birthday party with, was like the type of ones he had as a kid, but he had Usher, Lady Gaga, and Stevie Wonder all play there as birthday celebration, which is pretty gnarly. And also, speaking of him, he got a urological affection, and he's just been in hospital for like a week, about like a couple days now, which is like really when I first started doing this, I'm like, what the heck is a urological affection? Yeah, but what it is actually, I believe it's like where you get like an infection, like actually from the penis. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I heard. So, prayers up for the saxophone man himself. We got album releases. Yeah. Counting Crows and Covering the Satellites was released. It was released today, 25 years ago. Time flies, right? Yeah. Ton of bangers on here. At least on Geffen. DGC was the label in the 90s, man. Uh, the Alcatraz, not the Island Alcatraz, but like that group that the Sweetie Linguini, Yingwie Malmsteen played in. It was their first album, No Parole with Rock and Roll. That kind of rhymes. Maybe that's why they chose their cover. But that came out today. Really, really some good stuff right there. Rush's, or I should say, the Family Guy Legends, Rush, released Power Windows on this day. Ooh, yeah. With that one, it really hits the spot. Neil Young put out a live album today, was Hearts of Gold, if I remember. Or am I just thinking of the song? I think I'm just thinking of the song. But he did put out a live album on this day, 1973. If you know what I'm talking about, I'll put it up there. You guys can see it. But anyways, we got also Joe Satriani released Surfing with the Alien. He'd be surfing with aliens. Like, this whole album, he's just noodling on the guitar. It's absolutely insane. Really one great players. It's like every year in the 80s, like, so we go from 83 to 85, then to 87. Actually, also in 87, we got Overkill's first album, Feel the Fire. It's feeling the fire. Still, we're still feeling it, you know? Wow. I don't even think we're doing it. Oh no, we're not. We got another 25th anniversary banger. Korn's second album, Adidas. Not literally like the actual like Adidas, like the actual German brand, but someone's got to tell me what that like stands for on that album cover. But I know it's the second Korn album, and it is a banger. Wow. Got 10 musical events on this day, October 15th. California is setting a lot of new standards, including the first state to. And other news, they're like becoming the first to everything, including being the first to require kids in K through 12 schools to acquire. And they're also becoming the first in requiring kids to get vaccines. And they're also the first state in the country to require kids to get vaccines to go to school. Well, not any type of vaccine, not any like special type of vaccine. Actually, it is a special type of vaccine. It is the COVID-19 vaccine. Some people rolling their eyes right now. Why you going to enforce that? I'm like, well, apparently they will in California. So now you have to get a vaccine if you want to go to school in California. Dang it! I mean, I'm talking about the COVID vaccine. Fuck. And that's gonna do it for today's news, guys. If you enjoyed it, I recommend you guys please like and share this. And remember, guys, have a flipping amazing day.